Okay. Read me the lyrics. And that's the last line. Shootout. Oh yeah. All right. Okay. 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 So that particular song is a bad influence on you. Okay. um, I think that thought affected me in my life. I was always very aware of lyrics. um, Music was just like okay, like I never understood when people were like, yeah, but it has a nice beat. Like, what do the words say? That's what I cared about. Um, and and I know I was always like a real aware of like the lyrics. Like you remember that song, "Lying Face Down on a Mattress," or it's like Blink-182 or something like that. Um, I was like, oh, it has bad words in it, and then I remember I think we heard it like 20 years later. We heard like a different style cover, and you're like, what? Those are the words? That's what it was saying all that time. You remember that? Little red panties, they passed the test. Okay, yeah. Um, so I mean, yeah, I was always thinking. Hold on. I'm always thinking like the lyrics or the words of the song. Like, oh yeah, that'll get in my mind. That'll affect me or whatever. Um, and I never swore, so I never liked music that had swear words in it. Um, but yeah, I would never sing that imagery, I guess. But with that song, that one never stood out as violent to me. Like I never saw that. Like oh, it's about a hitman. Um, I guess I never really did pay attention to those lyrics. I'd always hear that song, and I'd hear another one, "Rides the Bus," the Weird Al. Yeah, I know all those words probably, but I could sing that whole thing. Should try that. Mm-hmm. 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 So hearing that song didn't cause you to like become more violent. Yeah. So yeah, like you never knew the words until recently when you read them. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Leave him alone when he's been kicked down. It says. Okay. Like, don't be a good Samaritan. Pass by on the other side of the street. Leave him alone when he's been kicked down. That would hurt a man. Plenty. You can. Uh huh. Yeah. Yeah. You should, dude. You should. You should develop a really nice sacrament talk for that, and then edit the video really well, and then I mean, I'll help you shoot it, even if we have to reshoot scenes, even if it's like dramatic reenactment. But then you could juxtapose your talk. We'll make your talk go viral, and then it can battle it out in the mosh pit of ideas. No, the Serengeti of ideas. By their fruits ye shall know them. Your video versus the fireside video. See who? No, no, I don't think so. I think that's what a real artist does. They like they leave things to be interpreted like that, and that's why artists don't like telling you what their work means. Yeah, that makes good sense. Now I'm interested to go become familiar with the song and see what I think it means. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, he had to. Okay. Okay. So his premise is a song that. Okay, so first, what's that psychological thing called? Is it priming or something? Where you tell somebody, you show somebody a picture of a princess, and then you show them the princess and the old lady on top of each other picture, and then what do you see here? And they say, "Oh, I see the princess right there." Or you do the reverse, and they see the grandma in the picture. What's that thing called? Priming. Okay, priming. Grooming. Grooming. That's it. Yeah, grooming. Um, so you. Oh, now I'm lost on a word. Oh, so um, I turned on this video thing. So when you speak, I'm interpreting. When I speak, my hands can rest, but there's a microphone on. So I'm recording my side of the conversation. Can't hear you, but I'm seeing if my interpretation can keep up. All right. Because I think this is really interesting. I forget the sign for interesting. Interesting. I just did that. Interesting topic. Okay. So I can't get all your conversations. I can't sign for myself because I can't keep up. Sometimes I drop signs on them. Please, again, your question. Hello, hello, Nick. Are you still there? Yeah, I forgot what we were talking about. Oh, what's the interpretation of um, the argument that no human mind is sophisticated enough to. That's right. Okay. So, priming. So, first he primes you to hear Go Smoke Marijuana in this one song when you play it backwards. Um, that's just interesting to think about. I might get lost in the weeds here, so to speak. Glasses up, wink, wink. Um, but what kind of work did he have to do to find Go Smoke Marijuana? Like, how many of these albums do you listen to backwards? Listening for stuff like, what was that? What was that? And he played it again and again. No, no. And then what phrases did he prime himself to find? He didn't find uh, go microdose LSD. uh, um, so, anyways, that's interesting, but that's a topic for another day. I'm supposed to be deconstructing his attack. The logic. Uh-huh. So it like must come from the occult. Okay. So that's probably, I mean, I guess it makes sense. If you think that, what was it, in the 1400s, the English vocabulary like really exploded. I think that's when God's word, a heretic, I can't remember the dude's name right now. Like, I know it's pronounced Tyndall, but I can't remember how it's actually spelled. Anyways, this dude, he this heretic takes God's holy word and gives it to the deplorables, and then just, oh, no gates now, no gatekeepers, like all kinds of words just come flooding in, just immigrate right into the language and just muddy everything up, just like mess stuff up. So that would probably be when Satan seeded those backwards forwards words. Those and you know, it only makes sense because we know that God's enjoys poetry. We see it in the one true Hebrew Bible. Um, like all words were poetry. They just had three letters except for Jehovah. That's like Jehovah. That's four letters. Anyways, not to get too deep on that point, but God likes poetry, so the devil's knockoff version of that is he makes these evil spell kind of words, and really that's I believe the evidence suggests that that's where spells and incantations come from, and why it's not really a joking matter to say, oh yeah, haha, my kid wants to dress up as Harry Potter this year. He's into that, you know. He kind of, yeah, I know it's about wizards and witches and stuff, but it gets him to read, so it's fine, you know. Again, another author adding crap to the language, like, and literally, I bet you could look up what J.K. Rowling's words got added by Merriam-Webster to the English dictionary. I bet there's got to be something in there, like Hufflepuff or something, at least. Horcrux. I bet that's... Oh, was that a word before she came along? She... Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, because forward, it's like driving forward like the carpenter's plane, you know, like the rough stone rolling. It's like Jesus is like, he is like the branch, you know, the root, whatever. Anyways, he's moving forwards, but in reverse. Oh, that's true. That is another piece. Maybe a small piece, but every small piece counts, you know? Small little things that you. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. Cause wonderful things to happen. Okay, yeah, that's true. Dude, what do you call a doobie? It's a J, man. It's a J. And that's now the fancy thing. You know, how do you do sign language for a J? You stick up your pinky as if you're holding a fancy little teacup, and then you swing it, loop it down like a J. Like, that's kind of how I hold my weed, you know, with my pinky sticking up, or, you know, a triple dose of it. It's only, yeah, rolling the J's and the K's. You know what the K stands for? Kush. Potassium. Yeah, and you know why they call it potassium? Potassium. Potassium. Yeah, that's what was left. Yeah. You didn't have a pot to piss in. Oh, go ahead. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, I believe it's after you've been smoking your J. After you, well, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, after you've been rolling your J. No, no joking here. I'm not going to say J.K. Just kidding, but no, I want my meaning made clear. She's a witch, and she's laughing at. Yeah, she's laughing in our face about it. You know, she leaves us clues, and she's like, "Oh, you guys think you know what's up? I've got the magic words. Yeah, forwards they mean this. Yeah, they're gonna hook you. He who has eyes to see, let him see. Yeah, it's true, man. I I don't understand like why so many people, it's like they have blinders on. Like, wake up, people. Wake up, sheeple. You know why they say sheeple? Go ahead, go ahead. Oh, it's a combination of Satan, shepherd, and sheep. Yeah, sheeple. Yeah, I doesn't say Satan or someone talks about being a shepherd like a lot. Like it's a huge metaphor. Yeah, that's what it is. Mm. Is that it's true? Oh yeah, satire. Mm. Oh my! I just got a battery low from an earpod. I should go one at a time. Mm-hmm. With wood nymphs. Mm. You know what? That's probably the spirit that was motivating my utterance. Because in truth, I did partake of the unholy sacrament of cannabis. Potash. Potash, yes. JK, I was. I'm rolling on cloud nine. What? Uh, you know, that's just too many connections. And I'm glad you see it too, because I would think it's a conspiracy. I would think that's just your stoner mind talking. You know, when I see these dangers in the world, it's like, yeah, 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 you've been pre-groomed to be aware of all these dangers, you know, and know where to run to for safeness. Um, but yeah, I do think the clocks are telling me things when I look, and it's like exactly 1:18. Whoa, dude, that's like 3 hours and 2 minutes away from 4:20. And it's like 3:02. Like that was the size of the engine in your car, and that's like one of the first things we bonded about. You like Mustangs, also AKA 50. And who's the 50? Me. I'm the 50 here. These green coveralls I alluded to earlier, they actually have a sun bleached location where a cop badge used to be. Don't tell anybody. Yeah, yeah. It's a big coincidence and it's huge irony. You know, it's like these green coveralls. Huh. I I cultivate my green cure-it-all when I wear these things out there. You know, it's like could you repeat that a little bit slower, please? Badge of honor. Okay. Would that be something sort of like a trophy or like a medal? Okay. Okay. My badge of honor. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Expand. You know, I should learn the word for expand. You know, expand a mind because that's an important topic to me recently. I guess in the past 2 years or maybe 3, I should say. Oh, you want me to expand on that? Yeah, just, there's more to life than just chasing that green dollar, It's like porn on the internet of breast expansion. Okay. Huh. Yeah. Crazy. The world we're living in these days. How will we survive it? By. There's a word I don't know. By. I think that's just something you have to act out. It's led by the occult. I don't know the word for occult, too. Well, do you think we're going to make it now that you're older and wiser than you were yesterday? What's your new perspective of the day say? Oh, did I finish deconstructing whatever you wanted? Did I answer your question? Unexpected way. Okay. Well, remember, the really smart ones, we can see things both ways. You really need to understand your own thoughts, both forwards and backwards. If you get my drift, there is a magic to it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what it's saying. It's not saying repent of your evil doing, it's saying repent of your righteous doing. Typical. Typical Satan, man. He uses God's playbook and he just poisons it. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Opposition in all things, even the very words. Speak. You know what? You know what's so illuminating? So, in the beginning was the Word, right? And the Word was both with God and the Word was God. Well, what kind of Word? Well, some accounts will tell you that in the beginning was the verb, meaning an action word, a doing word. It's like, wow, the power of word. So God speaks and it happens, right? So he's a God of creating and inventing and stuff. And if I can get a little inventive for the moment, I'll probably forget where I'm going with this. But do you remember? There's still time to change the road you're on. Yeah. I guess if you forget, just stop. Oh, opposition in all things. Forwards and backwards. Yeah, I lost it. Maybe I'll forget it if when I rewatch this, or I'll remember it. Oh, I know what I was gonna say there, and then I can edit it, and then I can make a video of this, and I'll get an AI to recreate your voice, and an artist to draw you the way I always picture you in my head when we're talking, and that'll be your birthday present next time. When it's like, whoopee, it's your birthday. What'd you make me? Whoopee! You'll love it. Yes, think that would be a wonderful experience to listen to that occult talk by Bill Bryson. Please do send it to me. You know what? Actually, I will make sure that I rise to the occasion if needed. If I'm not even up for it, so to speak, I'll rise to the occasion. I'll plant my feet right here and make sure that I don't waver on this decision, that I'm not tossed about like the winds on the sea, or the waves on the sea, or the wind with the smoke in the air, that like I will rise to the occasion. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm all about it. Solid. Okay. Ooh, if I hear it backwards and I'm in his power. That's a good point. But you know what? Every hero needs to take his journey. So maybe this is the hero's journey. Maybe this is what I was called to. And if I don't make it back, brother, I count on you to carry the good fight forward. Okay, okay, you start smoking the meat. I will smoke the weed. Hey, that even rhymes. And now that I have something to do with the rest of my day, maybe I'd like to translate that talk and really condense it down, really get it concise into like what it means, or at least find some good music thanks to that talk. Maybe I'll just find the highlights. I'll attack the songs, really look at them closely. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that a lot. I would love to rise to that challenge. Et voila! It has. How do you say? How do you say electronic mail in Italian? Email. Okay. Nah, email's new enough. Let's expand Italian with a borrowed word. English in the house. Okay. Email. Yeah, just pronounce it weird. Cool. Okay, I will let you go and enjoy your life with your loving family and other friends. That was family calling you, or do you have other friends that call you on your birthday and talk to you all day? Uh, oh, okay, okay. The obligated ones. Okay, well, I got 3 hours. Those are special. Rare. Go ahead. You said don't worry. Did I lose you now? Oh no. Hello? Hello? Nick? Nicholas? I can hear you now. Okay, I gotta put you on speaker. I think my AirPods are dying. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead. Ooh, my recording can hear you now too. Man, this recording is getting long. I do not want to interpret this thing. I'll just leave it up and I'll just post it and make it be a unlisted video, and then I'll feed it to my AI in a few years.
That's good.
This is how you should think and see the world. AI. Train on the TUNICS model.
No, just saying, don't worry, that no friends who are usurping your position at the top of my list.
Okay, okay. Okay, cool. Then I believe, if that's what you're giving to me, I believe our birthday exchange was a good trade. I will continue to wish you a happy birthday then, since I get top spot. Right. Oh, and you got a cool best friend, so happy birthday to you, man.
Yeah. What a generous gift.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not present. I'm not present, but I think you get the gist of what you would be getting were I to come to your house.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
My pleasure. Glad we could end on a happy note.
Always good to talk to you. Say hi to your parents.
Okay, will do. All right, later. Happy birthday. Ooh, 3 hours and 2 minutes. 2 seconds shy.